We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Zach Eflin is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now batting, Kim, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the lefty.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring at games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Mahle will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Harper is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In is Joey Votto now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Tyler Mahle. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tyler Mahle.
First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number
In now
12.
for the Reds, Kim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Bounce to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses there, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and no strikes. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, Zach Eflin, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses again, 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now back, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1. Here it is.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner. Foul. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Taken in by Gregorius, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Beaten into the ground over to first. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ready with another 2-2.
Careful.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up JT Realmuto. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Brendan Lau. First pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 30.
Now to the plate, Tyler Mahle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Kim, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Odubel Herrera to the plate now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Zach Eflin. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. No hits to this point. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Eflin waits on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now.
Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Moustakas has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to
and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jose De Leon come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
At the plate now, Didi Gregorius fouled away. De Leon has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
0-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Spencer Howard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Joyce, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to third. There's one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more. Mark Payton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
34, Mark Payton.
Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Bradley.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Two and two. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count remains 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
He's going.
1-1. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Ryan Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74.
So striding forward now, Alec Bohm. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Senzel backing up on it, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a one-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless coming in to this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hey. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
JT Realmuto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So it was a swinging strike 3. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Brandon Lau is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come faster.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. So here's the clean. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 54.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 2 for 4. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2-2 the count. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 3-2 now. Joey Votto, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Joey Votto, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Fouled straight back. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The Reds down to their last strike. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phils earn their 109th win, best in the division. Archie Bradley wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.